Hey y'all, Binks here playing Balatro again. The last run was absolutely crazy. We got to 400 gold or money, I don't know what the hell I want to call it. But we're gonna move on to the blue deck. We beat the red deck. Let's move on to blue. I moved the volume up a little bit on the music because it was kind of low. We will battle to begin. Not much here as far as any real potential. That's spooky. Maybe we go for high clubs. If we can get... Ooh, we got 3 queens, though. 3 queens is pretty darn close to going to be enough. So let's just try and fish for a pair here, I guess. Queens and jackers, maybe? Let's just get rid of these 2. We can get a king out as well. We're out of freaking discards, man. We will take 3 queens and a 10. This won't get us there. It helps a little bit. Hopefully we get some clubs. 2 aces. We have a lot of diamonds. Plenty of diamonds left in the deck as well. Okay, we're going to try and play an ace high and get some diamonds. This is not a good start. We did get a diamond, so this will get us over the top. You really don't want to be playing 3 hands to win the first blind. But sometimes, you know, you go for things that it misses. All right, let's see what we can get here early. I love me a red card. We did do a red card run last time, but I think it's just kind of one of those jokers that's really hard not to take. The other joker is okay, but not great early. And with 4 gold left, let's get a celestial pack. Maybe we can make our life just a little bit easier. Maybe we pass. I think we maybe skip. +3 molt is pretty relevant. After this, we have to get our economy going because we're going to need some economy to utilize our red card. We can fish for a 10 here. A high straight. We got a 10. Got some jackers. Let's leave some hearts. Let's leave 2 hearts available. Take our straight. With the extra molt, we might just get there. Nice. Okay. Lots of money going. So we're looking for a greed joker to give us some extra money. This card will give us cards for discarding. A trading card is interesting too. Another way that we can earn money. And trading card's pretty cool. It helps us thin our deck. Let's go and buy the trading card then. And we will be discarding 1 card to start to get rid of it. Like low cards, I think are usually pretty good. We'll discard this little guy. We have to play hands with a full 5 cards. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll probably start there. But let's make some money. 7, 8, 9, 10. And we got 2 aces, which is really nice. Aces and 9 should get us there with the extra molts. Make sure you play 5 cards. I've made this mistake many a time where I don't play 5 cards just because I'm not thinking about the boss blind, and then you lose your hand. Sometimes you lose the freaking game, and that's not good. Okay, so we have to start augmenting our molt joker little by little. We don't have to go too crazy to start. Mega Celestial is kind of nice because we can get a planet and get a skip. A little 2-piece combo there. We'll take a flush. The flush a little bit better. We'll take a skip. And you know what? We're in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go ahead and grab one of these as well. None of these are really worth, I would say. So we'll take our skip, get our red card going. Back-to-back red card runs. It's a little bit monotonous, but boy, oh boy, is the red card just a really good build around Joker, I would say. We already got rid of a 3, so let's get rid of another 3. Get a little bit of money out of the whole deal. It looks like we have spades. Our flushes are very strong, so let's just get a spade flush with our... We have 9 molt or something. We should be totally fine. Upgraded flush 9 molt. And we're playing really, really efficiently here. We can get a fool to get another flush. Probably worth. Probably worth. We can't buy both of these though. Let's just buy both of these. I mean, 6 is a little bit expensive, but again, augmenting our molt is just so important early to give us just a baseline that I think that just skipping for it is good. Once you get this online, you get any kind of multiplier. You get a little chip joker to go along with it. We're going to be off to the races. I don't think we're going to have enough money to get a holographic joker if we skip. So we'll just continue moving along. Maybe with trading card we could get there. All right, let's keep getting rid of our 3s. First discard gives us $3 and thins our deck. We have 2 5s, 2 10s. Probably just go for a full house. I guess flushes are pretty strong now. 3 hearts. We have 9 hearts left in the deck, but we can definitely get it with 2 discards. Or it's pretty likely that we can get it with 2 discards. I might have just thrown away a straight there, but getting the flush is just really good. When it's level 2, it's pretty nice. The plus 15 mult is really great. You get the extra chips, which I think kind of gets you over the top and is pretty important in the whole situation. Okay. We're always just looking at our jokers, seeing if there's anything. Cheap packs are very good to get. We can get $10. Or we can just take a skip for the extra mult. $10 can be pretty important. $10. You know, we'll use this and then we'll just, because we were maybe not going to buy the other pack, but now we'll just buy the other pack and take a skip. So we'll get both. So we'll get plus, we spent $0 to do that, and we got 1 mult out of the whole situation. So not too bad. Spades, meh. Extra planet cards, not really super interested. Let's move along. -1 hand size shouldn't be that big of a deal. Our mult's pretty optimized. And again, we'll keep getting rid of small cards if possible. And then we'll fish for probably a straight here. Probably, or a flush, sorry. Probably another flush. -1 hand size is a little bit annoying. We might have to take like a turn to just play some stuff out. Play a pair of 5s and hopefully get another heart. A little bit suboptimal, but we get the flush nonetheless. We are going to need a little bit more juice. Like our flushes are still kind of clearing blinds by themselves, or this is still augmenting, but we're going to need a little bit more juice, I think. 4 of a kind's probably not going to happen. $4 is good. I think that you take this voucher. Let me check ahead to our blind. We don't know our blinds. You know what? We have $20. Let's skip both of these. Let's take a double skip here. Get money. Get the voucher immediately and get everything augmented. I think we take the money. We take the money, man. We got the red card so early that we're able to augment it at a pretty fast rate. That getting that money and getting to the point where we have full interest and we get an extra discard so that we could probably spare a hand next round. All these things are really good. A holographic joker sounds great, so we'll go ahead and skip this blind. 4,200 is going to be no joke here. We'll see. Okay, we'll get rid of another 2. Let's get rid of our small cards here. We'll take a flush. This is going to be. I don't know if we're really there to be able to win this in 1 anymore. It's going to take a couple of flushes, so we're going to really have to work to get our card stronger. So let's fish for a 10. We got 3 in the deck. We'll fish for a 10 again. This might not be the smartest choice. Get rid of these 2. Maybe get a queen or a jack as well. Not being super responsible with our discards, I would say. We might actually be in a bit of trouble here. We do have 4 hands, and with 21 mult, we probably just have enough to make it out. So we'll just play the strongest chip hands we can and rely on our mult to get us over the top. Look at that. We got 10s, kings. 10s full of kings or kings full of 10s? 10s full of kings or kings full of 10s? I do not know. I do not know which one it is supposed to be. But our interest is high. Holographic retrigger held in hand abilities. We're basically just taking this for the 10 mult and not worrying. And now we will be going pretty aggressive with our skips. We will need a chip joker at some point and some way to multiply things are the 2 things that we're really looking for. But staying at 25 is really great. Cards run face down after each hand played. So remember, after our first hand, everything's going to be played hands down. So being able to... Okay, we'll get rid of our, I think, last 3. And then we'll take a flush here. And we'll see where we're at. So we did mult this a little bit higher. So we... Oh, and we get the extra 10 mult. So we should be in a good spot. If this is me, check suits. Wait, are left spades? We do know that these 2 are spades for sure. Wait, is this one a spade too? Rank? Hearts are second. This could be a low heart. Let's just get rid of these 3. We know the other ones are spades. And just get 1 more spade here. And these should be pretty high spades, because spades, the row top to bottom is how your hand creates it left to right. So we know we have 2 spades over there on the left. We'll get the extra mult here and get over the top of the fish. Fishy, fishy. Okay, economy is going in a really good spot. I think that the hiker is great. It's going to help us with chips over time, and then we can get rid of it and keep all the benefits. We'll take our voucher here. We could potentially skip to save some interest, but I think it's just better to just take our molt here. And eventually the trading card will have to go. We have a nice thin deck right now. Eventually the hiker will go after he helps out our deck a little bit. So we will still get to 20 if we use trading card, which is nice. But we're gonna have to start getting stronger here. We're not really in a great position to just kind of keep chilling like we've been. Let's get rid of this 4. We have a straight or anything. We're close to a flush. 2 queens. Let's just get this flush and see where we're at. We have a queen and a jack hanging out. Maybe keep our pair of queens for future hands if we need a little bit more oomph. We could. Pair of queens and 10s will probably get us over the top. It's nice to augment these, get them a little bit stronger with the chips. Again, just having such a high base molt is really nice, but we are going to need to get stronger. We're going to need to find some way to multiply some things, because we're starting to get to the point where it's a little bit scary, and we're like not really just clearing everything super easily. Maybe we have to start using some Arcana cards to actually get a little bit better, but unless they're good ones, we just keep skipping. We have 36 molt here. Red Seal's great, glass is good, but still not worth avoiding the skip. With the trading card, we should get to 25, so our economy should be back in gear. And then after this round, we're going to really have to start looking at how to get stronger and maybe utilizing some rerolls and things like that. So we'll go ahead and discard this 5. Get it out of the deck. Keep our deck nice and thin. And then I think we just go for a flush still. I mean, I think that our flushes are probably our strongest hand that we have. Hurts to get rid of all this stuff. We got a lot of pairs and everything like that, but our flushes are still quite strong. We got very close to a straight flush, and still have a pair of queens in hands, which is nice. Hopefully these upgrades will start helping us out. So we have 5s and queens. Just go ahead and take that full house, and keep a discard just in case we need a little bit of help in the future. Okay, so we get to 9,000. After this next boss blind, this is when we're going to start like really thinking about pivoting and trying to find, like, if we get a good joker here, a lot of chances we're not going to skip. This is a pretty darn good chip joker. If you don't use discards, you get some extra chips. I think we'll take that for now. Our chips are a little bit lacking, and then we'll probably skip here, most likely. $20 though, $20. I think if we're going to be pivoting soon, we should be doubling our money, and maybe we can start digging with some rerolls. Right here, let's get our flush a little bit stronger. Take a reroll and kind of see if there's anything we really want. Take one more reroll. They do get expensive over time, but none of these are really hitting it for me. Let's see. Get rid of another 5. Quick little discard here. And then we have 10s and kings and 9s and a lot of diamonds. Let's go for a diamond flush. Discard these, get to our diamond flush, and then kind of see where we're at there. Still have 2 discards, so we're going to get a big chunk of 80 chips added. Should help us get pretty close to the end, so we shouldn't really need too much more. I would like to play the biggest hand possible, because the bigger hand that we play, the more that the hiker is actually going to help us. So let's try discarding all of these, maybe get to some spades. Our deck's pretty thin, so it's going to be pretty easy to target things by the end. I think we will still go for spades, even though we didn't draw any there. You know, 3 aces, 2 4s. We're only going to get 2 things hit here, but this should definitely get us over the top. Well, when things are debuffed, they can't get any like the bonuses and stuff for things that you'll play out of hand, unfortunately. Okay, so we got a polychrome joker. We already have so much base molt that's really good. We have a pretty darn good chip joker here too. I think that the trading card has done us well. I'm pretty okay with kind of leaving it here. We can cut the hiker as well. I think it's a little bit worse than the banner. An extra molt and a polychrome to double all of our molt. This is the kind of thing that we were looking for to really kind of take us over the top. The polychrome is great. We're probably not going to really worry about the 8-ball. Once we get a better multiplier, we can swap that in. And then things that are really good we might keep, but if not, again, we're just skipping to keep augmenting this up to 42 molt. Very, very solid. Double our money. Double our money. We'll use it because we kind of want to get this voucher too. This voucher does nothing, but after you get 10 of these, it unlocks the best voucher in the game, which is the extra Joker slot voucher. We bought everything in the shop, which is always funny when that happens. Let's hit a reroll. 33 gold. We'll move along here. So we should have just improved our strength pretty significantly. Base cards are a little bit better from a chip perspective. And again, we probably don't want to be passing or discarding too much before a first hand, if at all possible. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. You just kind of got to roll with the punches. We can fish for a jack. We have no more trading card. Fishing for a jack for like king, jack, 10, 9 is pretty good. We have 2 10s. Cut all these, fish for a jack. Look at that, we got our jack, and we got a whole good thing out of it. 3 face cards should get us over the top here. I think we got quite a bit stronger with this polychrome. Being able to just go, yeah, I mean 30k is really solid for where we're at here, and we have a lot of mobility. You know, we're not really locked in anything. Spectral packs are definitely something we might not skip if it's really good. 2 copies of one selected card. Destroy for 4 enhanced numbers. We're at all of the same rank. Red seal. I think adding 2 more like regular kings is okay. I mean, it doesn't feel great, but I think it might be our best option here. I guess maybe we could just add some enhanced number cards. Yeah, we could just add some enhanced cards. Why not? I mean, like the enhanced cards are so much stronger than regular cards that just getting a bulk of 4 of them is usually going to be worth it. We take a skip here up to 45. Take 1 reroll. Ooh, this is a very good Molt Joker. Gains 0.25 for every playing card added to my deck. I could just start pretty aggressively trying to add cards to my deck. And then this will get Molt. Let's get rid of the banner so that we can just go wild with this card, try and use Scary Face for it. And then we could try and augment this quite a bit. I mean, as long as we can find some packs and things like that, which won't be able to skip, but being able to multiply this is more important than just increasing it. Exponential versus exponential versus additive, I think is the right thing. I don't know. Yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong. Okay, we have 2 kings. Again, we're very close to a straight on multiple paths. We're really just missing a jack here. But I think just cut these 4 maybe and look for a jack. We get the jack. We get 3 kings as well, but I think that this, and then keeping this as a kicker. We should again just blow this out here. The Scary Face kind of brings us over the top. We did lose a lot from not having banner, but I think for the long term it's going to be pretty good. Okay, nothing to add to our deck. Planet cards are not really doing, so let's just augment our red here, our red card. Take a couple of skips. I guess we can do 1 reroll. Fibonacci, I don't think really works with what we're doing, and that doesn't work either. But we're not in the best spot here. I mean, we have a lot of work to do. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack is pretty good. We'll just play this out straight up so you can kind of see where we're at. 13k. And like another straight would be pretty good because of how like the flint kind of hurts our hands as we play them. I don't really want to lower my flesh. It's only level 3. Going to level 4 would kind of hurt. We could play around and just kind of like fight the boss in a smart way. We're looking for a queen and a 10. Or we have 4, 5, 6. I think we stick with 4, 5, 6. No, we have no face cards though. The face cards are pretty important. I mean, let's just do this. We should be able to make it out. 2 kings and 2 6s. That could probably do something pretty good for us. Don't play our lucky card. Yeah, we just have enough base molt that we're kind of just in a great spot. That's usually the good thing here. Okay, blueprint. Blueprint is a must buy. It's basically just a second red card. Probably is where we're at right now. We have no way of adding cards to our hands. This hologram is feeling a little bit bad, but I think we can cut this 8-ball for a blueprint Joker. This is, in my opinion, the best Joker in the game. It just copies another Joker, which is crazy. You basically just get an additional Joker. So this will make our Molt go kind of insane. Anything that adds cards we would consider to try and get hologram going. Looking for standard packs, mega standard packs. Converting cards doesn't count for it, so we'll skip. So now we should have just like 114 base Molt, which is pretty darn good. Spectral pack, not that big of an issue. Queens, 2 jacks, we have 2 of everything. 2 of everything would appear. Do we have extras of any of these? We have extra 9s. Let's cut everything and go for 9s and queens. And we get it. And I think we'll go queens full of 9s. We'll get the lucky boy over here. Full house, not too shabby. We are missing any way to multiply our Molt, which is not good. But this hologram, it has a lot of upward potential. So we want to add cards to our deck. Whenever possible. Lucky re-trigger. It sounds really good. So we'll go ahead and take that. That augmented a little bit. I don't know if any Arcana add cards to your deck. They only like convert. I thought we were just skipping here. Once this gets to 2, then the blueprint can move over here, but it's not at 2 yet. No rerolls for right now. Just that 0.25 is really strong for us. Even just like the little tiny bit is that 0.25. And we want to fight as much as possible, I think, to try and make sure that we're getting as many possibilities to upgrade our hologram. I think we have a win here, but like if we don't get anything for a hologram, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Rerolls cost 2 less might be beneficial. It only helps after 5 rerolls. Now we'll have to think about it. Number Arcana. Nothing adds, right? Nothing adds cards, so we skip. And Celestial Pack, pretty much always skip here. We're at full ante. The arm, decreased level of played poker hand. Didn't we already have this one? I thought you could only hit each of these once. I could have sworn we already had the arm. Maybe my mind is broken. This happens from time to time. All these freaking lucky cards we got. I feel like we haven't played any of them. Maybe we go for... It's still like face cards though. We'll go for like a spade flush here. 3 kings. We have a lot of 9s, right? We have extra 9s in the deck. 3 aces, 3 9s. But I know we have some augmented 9s. 3 queens. 4 7s. All right, let's go for 7s and kings. Also, we have this double lucky, and we just got 4 kings. That's pretty darn good. I think that's going to be enough to get us over the top, and with all the extra scary face chips that we'll be getting. 46k, not too shabby. So I think our full house was at level 1, so we didn't take any negatives there, which is great. Cheaper packs. It'll pay for itself for sure. No standard packs though, man. Maybe in like blinds we have to make sure we're taking standard packs if at all possible. To get a chance for hologram, because hologram is looking really bad right now. Hologram is doing next to nothing for us. Like a buffoon. 2 cards, 2 random discards per play. We should be fine. I mean, we have an insane amount of base Molt still. Queen, King, Jack, 10. Let's play it. Should get us there. We beat the arm last time. This should get us there, right? 40k for pretty much any hand with like a decent amount of face cards is great. Plus 10 Molt. Definitely not worth better than Scary Face. We're not doing anything with Mime, but we're also not doing anything with Credit Card. Okay, finally we get another standard pack to be able to add some cards. I mean, this is crazy. Plus 10 Molt, Gold, King of Clubs. Welcome to the squad. Every single one of those are so important. Like it scales us like crazy. And I said once this gets to 2, then we move this over here. But for right now, the base Molt is just so much better. Okay, big blind. This one is going to be closer, I think. Let's see what a non-face card full house looks like. About 25k, so about halfway there. Not too shabby. We'll dig for some queens or jacks. Dig for some kings, man. There's 2 kings, 2 jacks. We have 3 discards left, so we have some real estate to work with. Queens, 2 jacks. It doesn't really matter between them. Alright, dude. Just give me no faces. Okay, let's see what this looks like. This should be really strong. Just getting that extra base molt is always really good. And tons and tons of face cards. So we're at about 100k, which is nice. And then, like I said, this double standard pack. Okay. So now we're getting to the point where the blueprint is going to come over here in polychrome and get us a second doubling. I like face cards, if at all possible. And I like steel cards, because steel cards will get double triggered because of mine. So steals and faces is what we're going for. We can take a reroll. I'm not opposed to taking a cheeky little reroll there. So now we should be in business. We should be quadrupling this instead of. Well, was quadrupling this, but now we get other stuff too. I'm breaking my mind trying to figure out how these work. Okay, we have 2 2s left, 3 jacks, and a lot of kings. Let's get rid of everything except for the 2s and the queen. And another jack. All right, let's just go kings and queens then. And we have that, and then we'll see what the steel kicker looks like too. Oh, I guess we won't see what the steel kicker looks like. You can be like that if you want. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, the hook, but there's a little bit BS. We'll move along. Planet cards, don't really care about that much. We don't mind planet cards in the shop. $7. A little skip action. And basically, all these are adding 12 molt every single time we skip because we're doubling it twice. And then every additional card that we get now just like scales us like crazy. Guess we'll, you know, whatever. We'll take some extra shops. We'll move along to the next round. Oil Joker, not really necessary. We'll go small blind here. 9988. Flush potential. Just take a flush here. Hopefully get another face card with it. We can discard a bit to try and find another face card too. Because that'd be much better for a flush. Let's get the lucky in here, eh? The extra chips are always nice. I mean, you want these to be as close as possible with the chips in the molt because that's how it gets scaled the most, based on square theory. I don't know if it's called square theory. Okay, so 2 more cards is going to be crazy. Plus, yeah, this is fine. Glass cards are okay. Maybe I should be taking glass cards because they can break. Ooh, tarot card king. But I think we take the steel. Steel's really, really good. So now we should be blowing up. So now basically any hand that we get should just win. Oh, we're at the end. 1 random joker disabled every hand. This could be scary. Wait, we're at ante 8 already. It's crazy how things fly by in this game. We're almost at the end here. I think we're going to be fine. I don't really foresee anything being too much of a problem now that we have like 2.5 times 2.5 is what it's like 6.2 or something on our 81 molt boy over here. And we can even buy another standard card to get out of this situation. We have so many kings that just a base king is pretty good. And we can roll down. I'm not going to go to infinite, so we'll roll down and try and find some things. We'll take our last skip. Our red card got to 84, which is really good. We'll just buy anything that's like anywhere useful. Negative jokers would be kind of crazy for us. Let's just get 2 tarot cards that we can use. We can destroy some more cards. Death can be really good in the fight. We'll re-roll again just as a joke because we're on to the final fight here. Okay. Hologram getting disabled is bad, but we still are okay. We just need to find 1 round where both hologram and red card aren't disabled. But once we get that, we should be able to clean house here. We can turn something else into another king. Let's, for right now, just discard this stuff. Keeps our 9s, queens, and king. I think we just take queens and 9s here. Call it a day. We're doubling our red card because our hologram is off here. No steel cards, unfortunately, but we have 5 hands to play with, so we got a lot of time. Like, having the extra hands is going to be really, really beneficial here. We're a third of the way through. Scary face, no big deal. This one should get us over the top as long as we can just get like anything that's decent. You know what we can even do here right off the bat? We could just turn this to, turn the left card, wait, convert the left card into the right card to get another jack. We can destroy 2 cards as a joke. Actually, I don't know how that would work with hologram. I'm not really willing to find out, but this should get us there. A very, very solid run. Very good from start to finish. Again, we utilize the red card. I think that especially if you're early on, the red card is just an amazing joker that you should utilize. But super fun, 2 runes in a row. Hope that you're enjoying this Balatro content. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are, and I'll see you in the next one.